Hello Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the week of November 13th to the 19th, 2023. The rune that came out for you is called Lagus, and it came out in reversed. And this is the rune of the cruel sea, and having it come out in reversed actually shows us that you may be very emotional this week, and there is a lot of advice in this rune for you. So some of you, and you know what's funny, I was shuffling up your cards and I thought like the rune that came out was a different rune. What's it called? Algae? No, not algaes. It's the pointer one. I thought it came out in reverse and I got scared for a second. I'm like, oh no. And then I turned it over and I was like, okay, that's not the rune that I thought it was. So I knew that that was a sign that there may be something that you're like in your head about this week, and you are like about to panic about it, getting anxiety about it, and then it turns out that all of your anxieties were for nothing. And so yeah, I just think that's very significant. Or like you have a misunderstanding with someone and you're like, oh my gosh, this has to mean that this and this is happening, and then you get reassured and you're like, oh okay, it's just fine. So, and then we have the Lagus rune coming out, which is showing a lot of emotions. Okay, one thing I want to say here, and I saw 1111 when I started your reading, and then I just saw 111 in the camera viewfinder. So guys, there's a new beginning happening for you this week, but I think you're overly emotional, overthinking something here. Lagus in reverse, honestly, it's those moments where you can be too demanding of affection and attention, and you're just so in your head, and it feels like romantic based, like so worried about someone or something, and you keep like, I don't know. The message here is to just be more patient and focus on yourself right now this week, okay? Keep calm, take deep breaths, and try not to freak out and panic and get anxious in your head about anything, honestly. Like, just relax. Try not to be too aggressive or assertive, you know, be rational, take deep breaths, have patience. These are all, you know, some messages for you this week, okay? Try not to be overly emotional. Next, we have hardship. Wow. Well, Capricorn, what can I say? Yeah, and we see this rainy cloud here as well. And honestly, this is reminding me of your energy right now. It says, may I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So some of you may literally be going through some sort of hardship that you're trying to just pull through from. Others of you may be putting yourself through hardship by overthinking and not giving yourself enough sleep, rest, relaxation, etc. You're sort of being asked to just like breathe through whatever you're going through right now. Like, I'm seeing like a rainstorm in my mind, and it's like you can sit there and like hide from the rain and still get wet and worry that you're getting wet, or you could just put your arms out, put your head up, and really embrace the rain, embrace the moment, and enjoy it almost. Isn't that unusual? You can enjoy the storms of life, and I think there is potential this week to enjoy whatever chaos is ensuing, and like just put your arms out and say, I'll take it all. Like, give me what you got, universe. So yeah, that's kind of what you're being asked to do. Your Moonology card this week is Void of Course Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Guys, this feels very significant. Hardship, nothing will come of the situation, Lagus in reverse. They're all sort of singing the same harmony here of nothing is gonna come from you worrying. Nothing, like you're overthinking something. Like something very small might happen, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this must mean this, that, and that. You know, it could be like someone like, I don't know, is busy doing something like driving, working, etc. And they're very short with you over text, and then you start over analyzing it and you're like, oh my gosh, they hate me, they don't like me, blah, 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 blah. You get in your head about it, and it's like, no, they're literally just working. Calm down. You're acting crazy, okay? Acting crazy, Capricorn. So nothing will come of that is what we see here. Also, if there is any situation in your life that you just intuitively feel like this is going to lead to nowhere, I would pay attention to that. But we're going to get some more clarifiers. We need some clarifiers for this reading. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Good Tarot First card out is the King of Earth, and this is you actually in your power, in your zone. So this is kind of showing us what you should be doing this week. You should definitely be focusing on your work or studies the most is what I'm seeing here, or like working out. So exercise, work, studies. All right, and you know, you could study at any point. You don't need to be going to school. You could be learning some sort of new skill, working on your goals, your dreams, your creative projects around the house, and exercising, eating well, making meals. Keep yourself busy with these practical matters of life is what I'm seeing here, and go out of your way to get extra sleep, because it just feels like this week is one of those weeks where like the emotional storms of life is passing through, and you know, if you are just so focused on what's going on in your physical reality right here in the present moment, I feel like this week is going to be a breeze for you, and actually may end up in you making a lot of money, making a lot of progress on your goals, your dreams. There is a lot of potential here to be in your power, super organized, and still on the self-improvement train, improving your life, improving your whatever the heck you're focusing on. We do see things growing. There could also be an earth sign that's significant for you. Taurus, Virgo, or another Capricorn in your life could be coming through to support you through whatever you are going through, whatever challenges you are faced with. Second card out is Chariot. Wow. And this is a positive card as well. This talks about going out of your comfort zone and into deeper, newer territories of life. Some of you may be trying to plan, I'm seeing like a move, or you know, it's interesting, it feels like you're moving forward financially. So this could be like planning getting a new job, or moving, like saving up for property or something, or like an apartment, or like paying off certain debts or something. It feels like you're moving forward financially, or when it comes to like property and your physical belongings, which is cool. I am also seeing expansion of self-improvement seems to be a pretty big theme for you this week. So just like I said, just keep focusing on this physical self-improvement, like with your health, your finances, whatever you got going on. Like you could be doing like renovations, redecorating. I don't know. I don't care. Like, for example, we have the holidays coming up. So if you find yourself overthinking about something, what if you like stopped yourself from overthinking and just decorated for the holidays with a friend, or like, I don't know, worked out. If you want to get in shape anyways, that'll make you feel good. Or, you know, got those dishes that you needed to get done, you know. And that's something I did to get myself out of like so many depressions before. I would tell myself, I'm allowed to be sad, I'm allowed to overthink, I'm allowed to be anxious, but I am going to get my butt up and do the dishes or do my laundry while I'm feeling sad. I'm not going to sit here or lay here and ruminate. So I forbid myself, if I was ever overthinking, I forbid myself from sitting down or laying down and doing nothing and overthink at the same time. I'm like, if I'm going to overthink, I'm going to go for a walk. If I'm going to be sad, I'm going to do the dishes. Like, I don't care. I'm allowed to be sad. I'm allowed to do this, but I need to be doing a task that will help bring me out of this energy. Or even just journaling. You know, I'm allowed to be whatever, but I'm going to journal about it. So, third card out is the World. Wow, you know, honestly, for your oracle cards and your rune being not so positive, your tarot cards are extremely positive. This is a card about like, and you know what, I've been picking up on this message for every single sign, so this is a collective thing that we're all going through. It's literally talking about letting go of the old you and embracing a newer version of you. I feel like there is a story that you're letting go of. Some of you may have a history of, like, for example, toxic abusive relationships, and you are physically, like, literally cutting ties, connecting you to that past at this time, and you may continue to cut those ties for a few weeks or months as you head into your new life. The Chariot upright, I feel like you're starting to get glimpses of this new life. I just told either Taurus or Virgo this as well. You're starting to get glimpses of this new life that is building up for you, and it's exciting, but there's still a lot of letting go of that old life that needs to be done, and that's sort of what the World represents. This is also showing more acknowledgement and public recognition for what you do. So you may be getting recognized in the workplace or in your creative world, like whatever you do, you're getting recognized for that. Some people may be giving you, I'm seeing like gifts like, oh, you're such a good mom or dad, or like you're such a good friend or partner or whatever, like I wanted to get you this. And it's just so heartwarming and touching, even if it's like the smallest thing. Second row out for you, fourth card is the Sun. Wow, this is crazy. All of your tarot cards, like literally the most positive cards in the entire deck came out. So I really don't think this is going to be a bad week, especially if you listen to the advice in this reading. This is a very advice heavy reading. If you follow what we're saying here, and you keep yourself preoccupied physically, doing nice things for yourself, I feel like this is going to be a really great week for you, actually. It almost feels like I said with the rune, like you thought it was going to turn out one way, and then it's like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And you know, maybe that's the energy of this reading. Like, I thought this was going to be a bad reading, but oh my gosh, it's so much better than we realized, like 20,000 times better than we realized. So that's amazing. And you know, the Sun is just so much creativity, love, warmth, going out and really having fun with life. I'm seeing you enjoying this season, whatever season it is, wherever you live, like you're enjoying it. Maybe doing some seasonal fun stuff. Also the Sun right underneath the King of Earth. Some of y'all might be in love. There may be a deep commitment that you have with someone that you're just enjoying. So whoever's been in your life for a long time, long term, I see you going out and enjoying life with them. You may start getting in a routine of like, I don't know, like going out every Saturday, or going on picnics, or like having a little like repetitive thing that you do that's like special for you, like inside jokes, something that's like just for them, which feels really cool. Fifth card out is the Three of Air. Okay. Endings, heartbreak, endings. Yep, this might be that hardship we were picking up on. Three of Swords is like, sometimes it does represent betrayal. But it's like, this may be someone that you're already aware of. Like, they already had done you dirty in the past. You already know that they treat you wrong. This could be a little bit sudden though. They may say something that just triggers you out, or do something that triggers you. So I don't know, it feels very unexpected, honestly. But like I said, it's not gonna get in the way of your good week. Yeah, I think it's becoming more apparently clear to you that you need to cut ties with people in your past for whatever reason, or like cut ties to your past for whatever. Like, I really can't keep doing this. Even if it's not like people, this could be a habit. For example, I used to drink like 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day, and I just had horrendous anxiety, not just from the coffee, but like my stress levels were so high. Like, I had PTSD, I had all this stressful stuff going on. And you know, I kept telling myself like, yeah, I should reduce caffeine, I should do this, blah, blah, blah. But then one day I literally started having like very painful chest pain, like extremely it felt like someone was stabbing me right in my heart, literally. And that's what the Three of Swords is. I mean, not in this deck, but on the traditional Rider-Waite deck, like it's literally a heart with swords in it. So that's interesting. And then from that moment on though, I knew that I needed to take this seriously and make a change, and I had to let go of all the caffeine I was drinking, all of the habits that I had that were keeping me stressed out. And I'm seeing something like that happening for you this week. I don't want it to happen, but you know, if you keep ignoring it, it's gonna happen. Spirit's gonna make it loud and appear and clear. You know, Spirit will always speak to you in a whisper and tell you what you need to do in a whisper. But the longer you ignore it, the louder it will get. And I feel like this week there's something screaming at you like, yeah, it's definitely time to let this go. So I don't know what that is. You know, some of you, it might be a person, like you've been feeling intuitively like, I should really create more distance between me and this person, and then they do something insane this week. This could be a habit of yours, something like you're letting go of something that is not good for you anymore. Final card out is Call, making an excellent judgment call. Wow. Yeah, right underneath the World here as well. I think you're really, really wise, Capricorn, and you're going to be making a very wise decision for yourself this week. I feel that very strongly. You're going to be deciding that nothing will come of a certain situation, relationship, friendship in your life, habit, hobby in your life. You're like, nothing will ever come of this, and I need to let this go. And it will be hard, it will be heartbreaking, but it's time. And that, like, I'm almost seeing here with the World card, with the Call here next to the Three of Swords, like it feels like you're dodging a bullet in some way. Like how do I even put this? It's like if you would have kept going with someone or something. Wow, that's a dark message. But like I'm not gonna sugarcoat this reading, and I never get messages this serious, but I am really feeling for some of you watching, like it's this serious. Your spirit guides are saying if you would have kept going with this person or this thing, it would have ended up killing you. Like it would have literally taken you out. So I don't know what the heck you're letting go of. I hope that y'all haven't been in abusive relationships, but I can see that for some people. And Spirit's saying like, no, you're making the good call by letting this go. Like they're not going to change if that's the case. And like you literally would have ended up dead. Now for others of you, for most of you, it's not like someone, it's something. Like for example, you may have had a bad habit like smoking, and Spirit's saying you would have died from smoke related disease. Like straight up 100%, we're telling you that right now. Okay. So, I don't know. And you know what, for others of you, it doesn't feel as direct, but like I can't put my finger on, like I don't know how to describe it to you, but it's like, even if it's not that serious, and you're like, there's no way I would have died if I kept this in my life. You never know, okay? Butterfly effect. It could have ended up happening that way. And I'm not trying to scare you, but like I feel like you are making a really wise decision, really good judgment call to let something go, but simultaneously as you're letting this thing go, you're making a judgment call to bring in new energy. Okay, so this could be like coming out of like an awful living situation and entering into a beautiful relationship. This could be like, I don't know, leaving a really toxic abusive relationship and then deciding to go back to school. It feels like an ending and beginning simultaneously, and it's a really good decision. So I'll just leave it at that. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how this resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there, my spiritual life coaching, and that's it. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.